Hey everybody, it's D here from Daylight Gaming, and today I'm going to be playing Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. Uh, if you don't know anything about this game, it came out a long time ago. It was a PS3, Xbox 360 game. Um, it's made by the head developing team was R.A. Salvatore, a fantasy novelist or author. Uh, Oh my gosh, I forgot the other two guys' names. One is, the other guy was the lead design artist or the creator of Spawn. And then the other one was a big guy up in that worked on Oblivion. Excuse me, sorry. And they were the three. They were heading this project. And of course, it's mainly developed by THQ, but they were the main ones that were designed everything. And R.A.S. Salvatore wrote the story and the lore. Spawn McFarlane, I think it's Josh McFarlane, something McFarlane. He handled designing and everything, like character designing, enemy design. And then the guy from the Oblivion, he worked on like quests and the mechanics and stuff like that. I liked the game. It wasn't a great game, but it was a fun game. It has really good lore. It has interesting lore. I'm not gonna say good, but it has interesting lore. The world is pretty cool. Uh, I think it's well designed. I think the combat is it's not complex, but it's not simple. You know, it's a nice little medium in there. It's fun. Uh, it does have some weird quirks about it and stuff. Most of it is just quality of life stuff. But it's a fun little game. And then for a while, this game was actually impossible to get unless you knew somebody who had it, because there was some legal issue, and they actually pulled it from the stores. All stores, you couldn't buy it online or anything. It was something with one of the states. I can't remember what happened, but I guess they finally settled it, and that was when they re-released it for PS4, and the Xbox, the Xbox just recently. They're also actually working on adding in some DLC to it. I think they said here they're working on adding in one more DLC. It's not very long. It's not huge, but you can buy. That's why when you go to buy this game, there's not just one version of it. There's two versions. There's the basic one, and then there's the one that has the season pass. It's because the game, when it already had two DLCs come out, and they had planned for a third, and that was when the legal issues happened, and they had to pull it, so they stopped working on the DLC. But now that's re-released, they are going to finish it. I don't know if it's come out or not. Sorry, I had a sneeze and then it just went away. I don't know if it came out yet or not, or if they've scratched those plans or what. But it's there if you want to get it. I don't think I don't think that the DLC extends out the level cap like in Borderlands or anything. And I'm not even sure what the level cap for this game is. I think it's somewhere. I think it's around the 50s. Or I think it's around 50. It's either 40 or 50. It's not too high, but most games are designed so that you beat them around level 40 to 50. Even if you grind out every little thing you do, usually you don't hit max level, or usually you only hit max level if you grind out every single little thing you can do and figure out how to perfectly maximize experience gain. But yeah, there's not much else to say. We're going to go ahead and jump right in. Going to be playing on normal. Yeah, continue. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, one thing I've realized here lately is that as much as I love gaming, I'm not a hardcore gamer. I just do not do well on hard mode.
We were wrong. And only now, well into the second decade of the conflict, have we begun to understand the mistakes we have made. We lived in harmony among the Fae, in a world awakened to new magic. Perhaps we should have foreseen what might be born on this rising tide. What force might awaken. A force powerful enough to twist even the eternal and immutable Fae folk. But Gadflow, the new king of the Winter Court, surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen, terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of men and Alfar fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
What do you think this one is then? Alpha? Garan? Could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Garan?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other.
Alright, so real quick, I want to apologize if you can hear me sneezing and coughing. Yeah, my sinuses just started draining all of a sudden. Take some medicine here in a second. Hopefully that'll clear it up. But here we have, basic character creation. You got male, you're female, and you have 4 different races to choose from. And then the race does have a slight boost to stats, but I'm not sure how important that is. Because I have played the game, so I remember that, like, each time you level up, you get 1 point to use in skills like this, like alchemy, blacksmithing, persuasion, and then they're locked behind levels. So like you have 1 tier that you can access from the start, and then the next tier is locked until you reach level like 8 or 9. And then the final tier is locked until you reach, like, I want to say like level 15 or something. But each tier is only like 4 slots. So you have to spread your points out between different skills and stuff like that. So yeah, choosing like if you want to work on blacksmithing, yeah, choosing the Almain race might maybe good because you get +2 to blacksmithing, so you can get an early start. But at the same time, like if you want to be stealthy, you can do lockpicking. What is it? Yeah, this one. The Dakalfar has stealth, stagecraft, and persuasion and stuff. And like you could still be stealthy and pick this race and stuff. So it's purely just an early game bonus, and they're not really that big because by the time you reach like level 3, when the game starts really opening up, you can put points into other skills and stuff like that already. So yeah, it's or up until level 3, you're pretty much going through tutorial stuff. So even if you have a 0 in stealth, you'll still do the stealth tutorial with no problem. Like, yeah, it doesn't really matter. So the only other difference between them is cosmetics. You know, how they look. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like this, the Varani is pretty much like the Nords. The Almain is like the common people, I guess. I don't know how to say that word. Josafar? Yeah, it's just like dark elves. And then the Daklafar, or Dakalfar, is like less dark elves. That's pretty much it. You can customize them even more after this, though. You can change the skin color and everything like that, hairstyle, all that stuff. I'm debating on what to play as. I think I'll just stick with the Elmain, get the boost of blacksmithing. And here's another little thing: you can choose a god, but didn't really notice anything. Didn't really notice a big boost to anything when I chose them. Because I was thinking about going with just a basic melee build, no stealth or anything like that, and yeah, this war bonus or boon. I don't see it on your stats screen anywhere or anything. I might have overlooked it, but like yeah, like the 5% physical damage into 5% armor isn't that big of a deal. But a lot of the bonuses you get in here, they're very small, but that's because you get a lot of them as you go. So they may be small, but they'll add up with like 5 others, and that'll equal out to like a 20 to 30 or even 40% boost in your damage or armor and stuff. And now, even though you go with a pure melee build, they do have skills that still use mana and stuff like that. So just because you're going for melee doesn't mean you can ignore mana. Obviously, mana is mainly for spellcasters, but warriors and rogues, they still use mana. But I think I'll just go with the physical damage bonus and the armor bonus. That's kind of cool looking. I'm just gonna go with the preset. I'm not gonna go too in depth with the character customization. There's not really a whole lot in it. Yeah, it has a couple tattoos, it has a couple different hairstyles and beard styles, but that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot to it. Yeah, see, here it is. You see face, skin, eye color, beard color. Actually, let's look at the facial hairs. Oh, not the color. Let's go with that one. And then, accessories. I did want to get rid of that bull thing. Unfortunately, because of the beard and everything, you can't really even see the stuff on his ears. Let's go with that simple little one. Let's change that tattoo. That's kind of cool. Let's go with that one. Screw it. Remember the intensity, make it actually dark, almost like see-through. I don't like that. There we go. And, that's it. Done.
A human. And not in bad shape. I'll name by the look of him. You know how you can tell? Turn him over. See if there's a stick in his arse. All right then. Make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name him, I think we're done. Put him with the others.
And then you can name your character. Of course, it doesn't really matter, as in all video games. I haven't even seen, like, I think the last time I was playing this, I picked a name, and I don't even think I ever saw the name come up. Like, not even, like in Skyrim, you can pick a name, and then it'll come up in, like, letters or books and stuff like that. But nobody ever says it. I think this is the same exact way. So I'm just going to go with that one and move on.
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.